I can't wait for you to get. I know it's coming. I can't wait for you to get to the Bacolis. Can't wait to get to my daughter. Can't wait to get to, all the experiences I had to go through dealing with that. The 8 days or 6 to 8 days I did in jail for the Mario Calais fight. The back and forth flying every Sunday to Nebraska to get my daughter. Who wants to get punched in the face all day? Nobody does that. Nobody wants to just get punched.
At what moment during that fight were you like, okay, I might actually lose tonight?
What do their opinions matter? I go home and sleep alone every night.
And there is big baby Jared Anderson, okay? And he was recently on a podcast, which I will leave the link so you can see the whole thing. And for what I took from that clip, Jared Anderson, I mean, he trains. You can see him training. He's doing his job, but obviously he's not in love with the sport. And I think that a fighter like Jared, I think he, you heard what he just said then, along with the little breakdown he had with Roy Jones. And that was before he got beat up, should I say, by Mark McCauley. I don't see him around a long time. I see Jared doing exactly what he said he was going to do, is fight a few fights, make that money, get those fight purses, and then retire. I think he said before age, I can't remember the age he said or he set for himself. But no, I think that his heart is not in it. He's not a career. He's not a boxing lifer. He's not that. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy that wants to make his money, get out of the sport of boxing, and sell off in the sunset. Because, when he said, what's cool about getting hit in the head all day? I mean, honestly, for a normal minded thinking person, that makes a lot of sense, Jared. I'm with you. It's like this. He's talented. He's skillful. He's quick. But I don't think he has the heart for this. I don't think he has the heart for this type of sport, especially long term. I think he's like a short term fighter, which again, that's his life. My counterpunch, that's his life, not anyone else's. Like he said, hey, the opinions don't matter. If I sleep in bed at night, that's all I care about, because nobody's taking the punches but him. Now, you can compare him to another fighter, and the only person that can really, honestly, criticize him is another fighter. That's it. Let's keep it real. The only person that could criticize him, judge him, is another fighter. Not anyone that does it pros. Not anyone that's watching that is not a professional fighter. Okay? That's that. And I commend him for his honesty, because a lot of people won't even keep it a buck. They won't say that I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to fight that guy. And here's the thing. I don't think it affects his toughness as far as his ability to take punches, because how many times was he down against Mark McCauley? 3 or 4? How many times did he get up? 3 or 4? You see what I'm saying? I just, you look at situations like that and you look at it, well, he ain't cut out for it. Well, that's fine. There's fighters that duck people every day. Look at what Keyshawn Davis did. This dude turned down $2.5 million to fight Shakur Stevenson, is it? Wasn't it? Or was it Devin Haney? Devin Haney. You know what I mean? People do it all the time. They just pretend that it's for another reason, but no. They just don't want to fight a particular fighter. They just don't want to do it for you. They don't want to do their job. So they're not really cut out for their job. And keep in mind, Jared Anderson is a guy, he has a daughter, and, you can see he really loves his kid, and he wants to be there for his kid. And I say, let him do that. You know what I mean? Now let's throw this in the pot, while we're stirring, while we're cooking. We just lost Pritchard Colon. Pritchard Colon was a fighter that was undefeated. He was 16-0. and he sustained a head injury. Went into a coma for 200 plus days, came out never the same. Vegetated state. He died this year, a couple days ago. That was the day before yesterday. He passed away. So, Jared Anderson, if he's going to stay in, I would say this. If he's going to stay in the game for a short term, make all the money you can, pick the best fights that you can, and I hope he makes all the money that he can for him and his daughter. Because I would rather him do that, fight a few more times, retire, make about hopefully 10 million, 20 million. Hopefully he makes all the money he can and retires versus stay in the game too fucking long. Then he's talking funny. Then he can't think. Then he can't talk. Then he can't walk on his own. His livelihood is affected. He can't take his daughter to the park. He can't take his daughter to daycare. He can't do nothing himself. I would rather option A than option B. So, hey, that's what that shows me based on what I just seen. He ain't in it for the long time or long term, and that's okay. But you guys tell me what you think of Jared Anderson and his latest interview. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.